there's just never been anybody better at this. The Bucs rolled over the Raiders 45-20 in Las Vegas. The Cowboys got blown out again and lost Andy Dalton to a concussion as the Washington football team held them to a field goal, winning 25-3. And the overtime thriller on Sunday night, 37-34 over the Seahawks, leading Seattle from the ranks of the undefeated, behind Kyler Murray's 4 total touchdowns. And this has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
What's hot for business this week at Staples?
Small prices, big savings.
Help your business go big with amazing prices on everything you need to pack and ship.
Right now at Staples, save 20% on UPS expedited shipping services. Plus, save up to 30% on select shipping supplies.
Shop in-store or get same-day delivery through Instacart and save big at Staples.
Ends 10/31 while supplies last. In-store only. See store for details. Instacart fees, taxes, and or tips may apply. Delivery subject to availability. Additional terms apply.
Well, good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the valley. It is a Monday, 26th day of October, and it would be, is it still 2020?
Yeah, I can still see clearly. It's 2020.
Oh, my. And coming up Sunday, we get an extra hour of this wonderful year, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I heard a lot of people really excited about that.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, kind of like getting excited about a root canal, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, they said, hey, we voted one way or the other. Nobody can remember which way, but we voted to keep it the same. And here we are.
Ah, yes.
Nobody can explain why.
I don't know. You know, some special interest group, no doubt.
Well, something mighty quiet. Quiet.
Okay. Anyway, it's Monday. It's early. Hey, my eyes are open. My mouth is working. Just to remind you, not all heroes wear capes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First day back and enjoying the change in weather.
Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about, you speak of the weather, we're going to talk about some road closures because of the weather. Even in our own neighborhood, there was a tree that went down.
Well, trees have a habit of doing that when the wind gets strong.
Yeah, certain types more than others. The elm is certainly very guilty of that.
Well, and I suppose we can be thankful. Daughter Amy in Omaha sent a picture of her backyard with 5 inches of snow.
Yeah, it's kind of like we send a picture in the summertime of a thermometer at 121.
Yeah.
You know, people go, oh my gosh.
But it's a little bit early for snow.
Whatever that means, you know. That is that normal? No, they say, oh, that's abnormal. Who knows?
There is no normal.
That's probably the most normal thing.
Yeah. I can remember as a kid, there were Halloweens with snow. So, you know, it happens.
Yeah. And I don't think we'll have to worry about snow this Halloween.
I am not worried about that. No. Oh, how about some birthdays today?
How about birthdays?
Remember the TV show Charlie's Angels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the angels, Jacqueline Smith, is 75 today.
Okay.
And let's see, Pat Sajak, the Wheel of Fortune guy, is 74. Did you know Pat is a Army veteran of Vietnam?
I did not know that.
Served with the Armed Forces Radio Network. Okay.
He was. Were you guys around about the same time?
Well, I think he was actually in earlier
than you.
And I was not in the Armed Forces Radio Network. I was a radio operator and then a radio teletype operator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's close.
It is, yes.
Yep. Actor Lauren Tews of The Love Boat, 67. Actor D.W. Moffat, 66. Actor Rita Wilson, 64. Actor Patrick Breen, 60. Actor Dylan McDermott is 59. Actor Carrie Elwes is 58. Singer Natalie Merchant, 57. Actor Steve Valentine is 54. Actor Tom Cavanaugh, 52. Actor Rosemarie DeWitt is 49. Actor Anthony Rapp, 49. Writer, actor Seth MacFarlane is 47. Actor Florence Kasumba is 44. Actor John Hader is 43. And actor Beulah Kowale is 29. Local birthdays coming up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
Well, what do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert, school, having dinner with friends.
Take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores, offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Angie West, Veronica Vela, Robert Perez, Sandra Silva, Kane Garcia, David Gillis, Rosemarie Kubek, Tamara Garcia, Felipe Rangel, Eddie Perez, Elijah Alvarado, Jade DeLuca, Jamie Estrada, Julene Moore, Mary Estrada, Patricia Santana, Patty Avalos, Richard Romero, Teresa Robertson, Hilda Valencia, Norma Dominguez, Jason Vasquez, Cynthia Ambrose, Joe Burgueño, Cynthia Nunez, and Ian Alexander Gale is 4. Okay, let's hear it for George's grandson. Ian. Hey, remember that study that showed dark chocolate is good for your heart?
Yeah, I thought dark or light, either one.
Well, dark chocolate is especially good for your heart, but a new study shows that may not be the case. And a study that shows every study will eventually be contradicted by a new study has been shown to be totally inaccurate.
Right, it's time for a new study.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's see. We did mention today is Monday, October 26th. It is Mule Day. Never really been around mules, but I remember my father-in-law, who grew up on a farm in Kansas and had mules, knew how to work them, explained to me gee and haw. You know what gee and haw mean to a mule?
No, I don't.
Gee means go to your right, haw means go to your left.
All right, that makes sense.
Okay. Mules are supposed to be very smart, though very stubborn.
And they, when, you know, contrary to what you've heard on the movies, they go yeehaw. This is gee-haw.
Well, gee to the right, haw to the left.
Yeah.
Okay. That's about my entire knowledge of mules.
Not hee-haw, but...
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for news?
News, it's coming up.
We've got to look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. They're planning to celebrate Amy Coney Barrett's Supreme Court confirmation at the White House tonight. Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
We expect, a swearing in to happen later this evening if all goes well. And I think the American people will be well served with an independent mind from a very well-qualified individual.
Early voting records are being shattered. Colin Uchama cast a ballot in Irving, Texas.
A lot of people have already voted in the early voting. I think probably you'll still see a lot of voters coming out on November 3rd.
Forecasters say Tropical Storm Zeta will morph into a hurricane and slam into Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. CBS's David Parkinson says it'll head for the U.S. after that.
We're not looking at anything worse than Category 1 landfall on Wednesday, and that landfall will occur likely somewhere east of Grand Isle, Louisiana, maybe near Venice.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
No matter how hot it is outside, you can count on a reliable, energy-efficient York air conditioner to keep you cool and comfortable inside. And you can also count on it being protected by one of the strongest warranties in the industry. It's just another way we install confidence. To learn more, call Lock Air Custom Sheet Metal, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. You can also save up to 50% in energy costs. Call Lock today, 353-4501. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news: major public safety power outages in Northern California with the red flag alert in effect for that region. The power shutoffs began late Sunday. This resident of Lafayette says it's tough.
Everything is just so much harder right now because of COVID and fires and power outages, and it's just, everybody's saying, I can't wait for 2020 to be over.
PG&E hoping to have power restored by late tomorrow. Fire conditions ripe in Southern California as well, with powerful wind through.
And winds are set to blow into Southern California. Gusts up to 65 miles per hour are possible through the valleys and foothills, even stronger up in the mountains. The powerful winds can cause extensive damage, as we've seen, knocking down trees and power lines.
And sooner COVID-19 cases in the state and across the country. The death rate still far lower than during the early part of the summer. The win away from a championship after taking Game 5 of the World Series over Tampa 4-2. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, talk to the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
If you're a business owner, you don't need us telling you that running a business is tough, but you might be making it harder on yourself than necessary. Don't let QuickBooks and spreadsheets slow you down anymore. It's time to upgrade to NetSuite. Stop paying for multiple systems that don't give you the information you need when you need it. Ditch the spreadsheets and all the old software you've outgrown. Now is the time to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. NetSuite gives you visibility and control over your financials, HR, inventory, e-commerce, and more. Everything you need, all in one place. Instantaneous. Whether you're doing $1 million or hundreds of millions in revenue, save time and money with NetSuite. Join the over 22,000 companies using NetSuite right now. Let NetSuite show you how they'll benefit your business with a free product tour at netsuite.com/report. Schedule your free product tour right now at netsuite.com/report. netsuite.com/report.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
It is a Monday, so let's take a look at the latest in local. Strong winds knocked down several trees and utility poles yesterday afternoon. The most damaging caused the closure of Clark Road between Wall and Willoughby Roads, where 3 poles were tilted at about a 45-degree angle over the roadway. Imperial County Public Works Department shut down the roadway until Monday morning, when crews can begin to fix the problem. A large tree was blown down at Forester and Evan Hughes Highway on yesterday afternoon, causing a short-term blockage of that roadway as well. The Imperial Irrigation District petitions appellate court to reassign a body case concerning attorney fees and costs. Attorneys for the IID on Friday, October 23rd, filed a writ of mandate with the 4th District Court of Appeal in the Michael Abadi versus IID case, seeking to have further action by the trial court reassigned to another judge. Action is pending before the trial court regarding whether IID is entitled to a reassignment for attorneys' fees and costs. Last week, the district petitioned Judge Brooks Anderholt to recuse himself. He declined. The district believes such assignment under the circumstances is warranted. A statement by Frank Oswald, the IID General Counsel, by taking action to file this writ of mandate with the 4th District Court of Appeal. The IID Board is doing what it must do to protect the interests of the public that it serves. The board can no longer ignore the trial court's record of bias in this litigation. From day one before this judge, his rulings, reactions to counsel, and ultimately his written decisions were, in my view, demonstrably biased against the district. A close reading of the court appeals reversal of the judge's 2017 order reveals a litany of questionable holdings and conclusions that, in retrospect, are obviously the result of bias. By denying IID's well-founded request that he recuse himself, Judge Anderholt has left the board no choice but to file the writ with the Court of Appeals that seek his removal from the case. KXO News Time, 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
In other local news, Rosie Blankenship announces her plans. She has told the Board of Supervisors she will be retiring. Blankenship is the current Imperial County Public Administrator and Director of the Area Agency on Aging. She has held those positions for the past 3 years. Blankenship says she will retire effective December 31st of this year. She says she will be utilizing the county's voluntary retirement opportunity that was approved in August. She said she was going to focus on her health, her family, and her future. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
Your friend asks for one of your fries. Just one, I promise. So you say, sure, have a fry, but they take at least 7 fries. Thank you. Because it's never really just one fry, is it? Meal. There's a meal for every moment on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Get all your favorite items like the McDouble, small fries, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, McChicken, and $1 any size soft drink for just a few bucks.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any offer or combo meal.
It's page 2 of the local news and a look at in-depth weather. It's brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. For life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning, talk to David or Jose.
And with more local news, rodeo donations. The Cattle Call Rodeo Committee thanks donors. The committee issued a statement this past Wednesday. The statement thanks Imperial Valley businesses and organizations for their continued support of the rodeo. The committee stated, without the sponsorship donations, the rodeo might not have been possible. The committee was impressed that COVID-19 has not deterred the donation. This year's Cattle Call Rodeo will be held November the 14th and 15th in the Cattle Call Arena in Brawley, just as it has been for more than 60 years. There is one big difference. This year, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the rodeo performances will be held without spectators. This is in line with COVID-19 safety regulations established by the county and the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. Instead, the rodeo performances will be live streamed on the Cowboy Channel Plus, which is an app that can be downloaded to phones, tabletops, and computers. Other cattle call events will be held Cattle Call Week, but they will be held virtually. Go to Brawley Chamber of Commerce website for details of each event. Special closed session meeting in Brawley this evening. It'll be held at the Brawley City Council will hold the meeting at the Community Valley Bank. It will be at 5:30 this evening. There is only one item on the agenda. The council will discuss appointing a new city manager. When the council is finished, they will adjourn the special meeting to November the 3rd at 4 p.m. That meeting will be held in the City Council chambers on Main Street in Brawley. The City Council is expect from whoever is chosen as the permanent city manager Monday. The current interim city manager is Tyler Salzman. Flu shots recommended. County Public Health Department says the vaccines are available. County Health Department has scheduled 2 drive-up flu shot clinics. They are scheduled for October 31st and November the 7th, both days on a Saturday. Residents will drive up to receive a free flu shot. Both events will be held in the north parking lot of the EEO County Fairgrounds in Imperial. To receive the free vaccine, you must drive up in a vehicle. Walk-ups will not be accepted. Passenger to receive the flu shot should be wearing a short-sleeved shirt or blouse. Go to Imperial County Public Health Department's website for the hours the shots will be available. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need? Monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, as a strong fall weather system moves through the region today, temperatures will hardly budge all day, with highs 15 to 20 degrees below normal today and little improvement tomorrow. Across the Imperial and Yuma valleys, strong northerly winds will last much of the day, likely leading to localized areas of blowing dust. Dry and warmer conditions are expected during the latter half of the week as high settles in across the region. Our high yesterday, 79, the low 60. Wind gusts peaked at 45 miles an hour. It'll be sunny today with a high near 67. North-northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 74. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 57 degrees downtown, 14% relative humidity. Wind out of the north-northeast at about 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. That's it for page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your project, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber, carrying hardware from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
It's sports time. The World Series continues. The Dodgers held on. They beat the Rays 4-2 last night. Dodgers now with a 3-2 advantage in the best-of-7 World Series. Tomorrow, it'll be the Rays and the Dodgers. Blake Snell will take the hill for the Rays. Tony Gonsolin on the mound for the Dodgers. Well, yesterday, NFL football. And what happened? Well, the Lions, they shaded the Falcons 23-22. Browns beat the Bengals 37-34. Meanwhile, Steelers topped the Titans 27-24. Saints over the Panthers, same 27-24. Bills held on and beat the Jets 18-10. The Jets yet to win. That team out of Washington, oh my. The Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys lost 25-3. Who are you going to fire now, Jerry? I'd say get rid of the general manager. Packers pounded the Texans 35-20. Buccaneers beat up on the Raiders 45-20. Yeah, well, Tommy still has it. The Chiefs over the Broncos 43-16. 49ers beat the Patriots 33-6. Patriots 2-4 on the year. Chargers jumped on the Jaguars 39-29. And in overtime, the Cardinals topped the Seahawks 37-34. We've got Monday Night Football tonight on AM 1230. It's the Bears and the Rams. Yeah, we've got game right here on AM 1230. High school football returns to KX. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast features some of the very best games from the KXO archives. Classic high school football.
Let's play some football!
Is brought to you by the Committee to Elect Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council 2020, La Fonda Bar and Grill, the Camacho family, taking pride in serving your favorite Mexican dishes, El Centro RV Service. Keep your RV or trailer in tip-top shape, El Centro RV Service. This Friday night, we've got the 2018 Bell game, Brawley and it was a good one. You can relive it Friday night starting at 7 on AM 1230 KXO. Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians said yesterday that he believes troubled wide receiver Antonio Brown, who is currently serving an 8-game suspension due to multiple violations of the NFL's personal conduct policy, has matured. Arians also said the decision to bring in Brown didn't come at the urging of quarterback Tom Brady, but was one made between him and the general manager. Meanwhile, Heisman candidate Wisconsin quarterback Graham Mertz, Fred and Ethel's son, who had a record-setting first career start Friday, tested positive for COVID-19 over the weekend. And, it's kind of a wait-and-see attitude. Meanwhile, the University of Arizona has been served with 9 allegations of misconduct, including 5 Level 1 allegations, the most serious under NCAA rules, following a multi-year investigation of the men's basketball program, according to ESPN. That's it for Sports Time.
More power than Corolla? Honda has it. Better MPG than Impreza? Honda has it. Latest tech to keep you connected? Honda has that too. And now for a limited time, Honda has the best savings. Hurry, don't miss your chance to get into a new Civic and save thousands. You want it? Honda has it. See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today. See HondaCars.com for complete competitive comparison details.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. The Dow, off just about 600 points on early trading today, 27,737. S&P 500 down 60. And the NASDAQ off 141 points. Gold up $3.20 an ounce, while oil is down $1.13 a barrel. Rising virus counts and surging numbers in Europe have investors in a cautious mood. They should be careful, as any serious surge will cause a decline in the pace of economic recovery, but a surge won't last forever, according to analysts. Investors are bracing for a deluge of quarterly earnings in the week ahead, including reports from more than a third of the S&P 500, including tech-related high flyers Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, and others. On the economic docket, September home sales unexpectedly slowed, falling 3.5%. The Chicago Fed's National Activity Index for September came in at a reading of 0.27, down from 1.11 in August.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 34
442533 in the North Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work.
It will be sunny today with a high near 67. North-northwest wind 15 to 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 74. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 58 degrees, Santan 14, relative humidity. Wind out of the north-northeast at 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, the printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Cason. 60 million votes in. Numbers keep rising in a record-shattering year for early voting. It's day one of in-person voting in Maryland.
Polls open to early voters at 7 a.m.
The polling place is now open.
And by then, voters like Wilson Moore had already spent hours in line at this polling center in Bowie, Maryland.
You have to be out here to make sure you cast your vote.
I vote every single presidential election.
Reginald Ballard was in line before 6 a.m.
I didn't want to wait until election day and possibly have to stand in a line like this.
When we spoke, there were hundreds, if not thousands, people behind him.
Wanted to get it out of the way.
John Doman for CBS News, Bowie, Maryland.
The numbers have also been soaring on the pandemic map, and health experts say that's not good. CBS's David Begnaud.
At University Medical Center of El Paso, the ICU is now full. So is every ICU across El Paso County. To get control of the outbreak, county officials have issued a stay-at-home order and a nightly curfew. The only people who are exempt are those going to work.
The reasons for the new order have to do with that we're at a crisis stage.
Coronavirus cases are rising in 44 states. No states are seeing declines.
A day after saying we're not going to control the pandemic, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows is planning an event for after the Senate votes on Amy Coney Barrett's Supreme Court nomination.
We're doing tonight doing the best we can to encourage as much social distancing as possible. It'll be hours if it goes off as planned right now.
In Northern California, wildfire worries have prompted forced power outages in some places. This woman's worried she might not receive evacuation orders if they're issued.
I don't have any phone or internet connection through Comcast because their power supply is relying on PG&E.
Well, CBS's Elaine Cobb has got the latest on new maneuvers in the war against opioid use.
Pregnant women battling opioid misuse often don't get the help they need, and that affects their health and that of their newborns. Now the American Academy of Pediatrics has issued new guidelines to streamline how doctors and hospitals treat both. Some estimates say 80 affected babies are diagnosed every day, triple the number from just a few years ago.
A 26-year-old man's charged with stealing a bulldozer in Haines City, Florida, and driving through a neighborhood knocking down fences and signs for Joe Biden. Street signs were knocked down, too. Wall Street, the Dow, is down 649 points. This is CBS News.
Capital One is right in the palm of your hand, so you can check your balance, deposit checks, pay bills, and transfer money from your phone with a top-rated app. Get started online anytime. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Other banks charge fees on savings and checking accounts. Doesn't sound good, does it? Capital One reimagined banking. so it sounds more like this. With Capital One, you can open an account with no fees or minimums in 5 minutes. Get started now at a Capital One location or online. Sound good to you? This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
For consumers only. Approval required. Offered by Capital One NA, member FDIC. Copyright 2018 Capital One.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the vermicelli game in your? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
An online video craze has been moving some classic music and what they're washing it down with.
The TikTok video that sent Fleetwood Mac's 1970s album to the top of the music charts has also been a boon for the cranberry business. Despite a smaller harvest because of cooler weather, Ocean Spray CEO says sales are higher than usual this season. Tom Hayes tells Yahoo Finance it's not just the viral challenge. He says it's also part of the comfort food movement during the pandemic. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Weeknd and Roddy Ricch are among the leading nominees for this year's American Music Awards with 8 apiece. Both will compete for Artist of the Year against Justin Bieber, Post Malone, and Taylor Swift. Ricch is among those who were nominated for New Artist of the Year. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
From acclaimed filmmaker Dinesh D'Souza, who brought you Obama's America, comes his most important film yet. Trump Card. America is at a crossroads. The Democratic Party's socialist agenda, led by Joe Biden, is threatening to take our freedoms away. In Trump Card, Dinesh digs deep to uncover why the threat of socialism is real, what's at stake if we let them win, and how we stop it. Trump Card, now on demand. Rated PG-13.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
I just feel great. It gives me energy. It is just the right amount. I just feel so good. I love taking Balance of Nature.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio. 12:30.